Our experience of Thayer Design Build and everybody on the team was really exceptional. And if you're thinking about doing any kind of project, I would highly recommend them. My name is Stacy Mellem, and I am retired from a career in management and organizational development. I live in Corvallis, Oregon with my husband Jim and our two cats, Nick and Nora. Our project was kind of unique because it's really a kitchen refresh rather than a kitchen remodel. We had gutted the kitchen and remodeled it in 2005, and the basic footprint still worked for us, but we definitely had some issues that needed addressing. We had no venting over our range, and that was something that we really needed to address. We chose Thayer Design Build for two reasons. One, we had good friends who had had a wonderful experience with them when they remodeled their kitchen and bathrooms, and they had nothing but great things to say about them. And then I'm a pretty active community volunteer, and I met Jared Thayer through an organization that I volunteer with, Leadership Corvallis, and I was very impressed that he would take time to learn about and get involved in the community. One of the things we really appreciated about Thayer was their flexibility and their ability to meet our needs, because as we got into this, we found out that my husband needed a little bit of a remodeling project himself. He needed full knee replacement surgery. Initially, we were thinking we were going to have to put the project off for a year, and we eventually agreed to do it in phases. They were wonderful about protecting everything. They even did extra protection around my grandmother's china cabinet. We never had dust in other parts of the house. It was great. I particularly loved working with Caroline, our designer. She listened to how we used the space. She sourced a light fixture for over our dining room table. And what I loved about it is she mirrored the nice curve that we had in our range hood. And she sourced these flat light bulbs that sit up in the fixture, which then gives us a very clean look. I mean, who knew that there were such things as flat light bulbs? But Caroline knew, and she found them for us and really met our needs in that way. Thayer Design has a great reputation for doing quality work, and that's not just from people we talk to that were customers, but also from other trades. So when they were talking about putting in our range hood, I was a little concerned about our roof. We had just put a new roof on 2 years ago, and I was concerned about the warranty. So I called our roofing company and I told them what we were doing, and I asked if it would affect our warranty. And they said, well, who's doing your work? And I said, Thayer Design Build. And they said, oh, that's no problem. They do great work. They know what they're doing. It won't affect your warranty at all. So that was great confirmation that we had chosen the right contractor. I think one of the really creative things that we were able to do in this kitchen was the backsplash in this diamond pattern that matched the diamond pattern that was in our existing wine rack and dog kennel. And so it was a way to bring some design pizzazz into an area that was really a background. And one of the things I was very amazed at is the quality of the tile. The tile layer that they had come in was, he was an artist as far as I'm concerned. It's beautiful. And if you look over here in this corner, you can even see where he did all the matching of the tile in the corner. Caroline, she suggested that we add a little bit of chrome schluter here to give it a little bit of pop. I am a silver girl. I love wearing silver jewelry, and this looks just kind of like a little silver necklace, and it makes me happy when I'm doing the dishes. Their communication was superb. We always knew who was coming and going, what was happening with our project. They were creative, especially in our space, which was a refit. So they had to get very creative in coming up with solutions that would work for us. Jeff, our on-site project manager, was a master carpenter, and it definitely showed in the detail that he took with our project. And then frankly, they're all nice people. And if you're going to have someone in your home and disrupt your life, as happens in any construction, it's nice that they're pleasant people to work with.